My name is Odong Latek, the resident district commissioner of Amuru. I want to say on the 25th, the night of the 25th, which was the morning of the 26th of January 2024, a very regrettable incident happened in Amuru, in Ake village, in Kololo parish, in Lakang sub-county, in Amuru district. The situation is that as part of our routine in the course of duty, that the stakeholders were busy involved in the process of implementing Executive Order 03/2023, in which the President directed for against commercial charcoal trading, against Karimojong warriors, raiding of cattle, and then against migrant cattle keepers. The implementation has been moving well in Amuru as a district. We've done as much as we could do to see that the order is put to effect. But on the 25th, when the team was in the jungle, we were lucky that we collected reasonable numbers of cattle that we found roaming. They were roaming in Lakang in excess of 200, in excess of 250. And they were moved, we moved them to a central point where they could be held and taken care of by security forces. The process of collecting the animals and bringing them took the security team and the district technical team relatively long time. That from around 2 p.m. of the 25th, moving the animals to a holding ground, they finally settled to almost approximately midnight. But realizing that the numbers of animals against the persons who should safeguard them to avoid cases of escape and other things, the technical team, which was composed of the security team and the district veterinary officer, found it wise that it was important to go and get additional security personnel from a UPDF detach of 6-5 battalion, which they successfully went and collected additional security to bring for the safeguard of the animals that have been harvested. While the security personnel were being brought aboard a pickup truck, a regrettable incident happened that one of the UPDF personnel who was on board coming to provide security for the animals that were intercepted did not lock his safety couch well. And accidentally, a bullet was released from his weapon, shattering his own leg and going through his leg to penetrate the screen, the back of the pickup, and going through the pickup into the cabin, where it subsequently hit Dr. Ochora Samuel, the acting district veterinary officer of Amuru, who was seated in the same car together with the district police commander in Sabimana Joseph and the deputy district internal security officer. The bullet hit him in a manner that I think hit a wrong position, because it hit him from the back. And all attempts to think he could be moved to a facility and get him treated became futile when the team realized along the way the man had breathed his last. We took a decision and moved the entire team that was in that pickup to the UPDF 4th Division headquarters, where his body was put into the cold room, and the UPDF soldier was taken to a medical facility for further management, while the other members of the team were taken through a process of recording their statements to provide reasons to satisfy why and how the circumstances under which the occurrences happen. In all, in as much as the eyewitness accounts have given us reasons to believe it was an accident, we needed to do all it takes in the form of investigations to ascertain that, to rule out any other foul play, because other people might come and think otherwise, that to them they would not want to think it was an accidental discharge of the bullet. But all statements, investigations have commenced. If anybody has any reason whatsoever to think it was more than just an accident, we've been calling on anybody to come and share with the investigating team what their opinion would be, so that we can complete a report which satisfies everybody. I am happy to say, when the incident happened, we took the interest and visited the family so that we can formally communicate. We sat together with the family of the deceased, communicated to the family, and together we moved to the 4th Division barracks, where they wanted to see the body and they also wanted to have a postmortem conducted. I am happy to report that the doctor who is responsible for pathology led the family through the postmortem process, which I expect a report will be available for public consumption. It's a very regrettable incident that happened in the course of duty. We shall await further communications from the family, who will guide us on when they think the burial should be, and we shall communicate this appropriately to the relevant authorities to know when burial shall be. It's our humble prayer that we give Ochora Samuel, a very promising young man who was committed to his job, a decent burial. And it's part of my prayer that we strengthen the family to come to terms with the situations they are now faced with. We cannot reverse the hands of time, but we can stop further occurrences of that kind. May the soul of Dr. Samuel Ochora rest in eternal peace. I personally oversee the implementation of the executive order in the district by virtue of my position as the resident district commissioner, because it's my duty to coordinate government activities in the district. It is my duty within the executive order to superintend, to oversee that the operation is being implemented within the acceptable guideline. On that fateful day, I had traveled to town to attend to the president's address. And I could not join the team back in the field in person. I would say I was not part in the field, but it's my duty to coordinate. I was in coordination with the team. We regret to say the occurrence of this event puts a cold shoulder on anybody involved in the operation. But I want to tell whoever is watching that in as much as we have encountered this unfortunate and regrettable incident, the implementation of the Executive Order 03 of 2023 continues. Nothing has deterred the operation until we get a communication to the contrary from the issuer of the executive order. The masses watching me and listening to me should know the operation goes on uninterrupted. We are continuing with the operations in the districts of Amuru, mainly concentrating on government land, but we are also moving into private land that are non-compliant until guided otherwise. The occurrence of this unfortunate incident has not stopped and will not stop the implementation of the executive order. We are continuing with the operation until guided otherwise.